Hey everybody! Whew. I had to fight a lot of weird alien creatures to get here. So, everybody has been talking about MacKenzie, right? MacKenzie this, MacKenzie that. And I think it'd be cool if we just talked about something else for a little while. Are we allowed to say anything positive or even neutral about Metroid Prime 4? I'm looking forward to this game, and there's something that I actually really like here that I didn't notice it before. Somebody commented on a previous episode on this channel, and they mentioned I said, "Oh, one of your teammates has to pilot a mech," and because I had only seen the trailer for a brief moment, this moment passes by in the blink of an eye, and I said to the commenter, I said, "I'll go back and double check to see that the proportions would fit a person," and I was mistaken. This is not a person piloting a mech; it is a robot. And I'm especially excited for that. And I have to admit I was wrong because I was blinded by my passion for mechs. I love mechs. I love a Gundam. I love an Evangelion. I call it an Evangelion. I love an, and I love the idea of getting into a machine and piloting it and tearing stuff up, And boy, oh, this spacesuit, is anyone else melting in here, or is it just me? Is anyone burning up? This suit doesn't have air conditioning. It was one of the budget models. I'm like a low level. I'm just an engineer, so I don't get the good equipment. So this is not air conditioned. It is hot in here, right? I am melting. So I love the idea of piloting a mech, but I think a little bit more than that. I like the idea of a robot buddy. So actually, I'm really looking forward to this because we get to see this guy for all of 2 seconds. He delivers a line of dialogue, and I like this. I like that he's got this cool robot voice. A lot of my favorite Skylanders are the robots, and this guy, we get to see him just punching stuff, and I like the tactility of this robot. Look at him do a big punch on a boulder, right? Let's go ahead and just see this. Where is it? There's our buddy Miles, and where is it? There he is doing a big hit. So this guy looks like he's going to be helpful, right? This is going to be a useful robot. Um, it seems like he's going to have some combat utility. I really like seeing what does all this stuff do, right? And in a series about, in Metroid, it's very much about the suits and the upgrades. And you would have to imagine that a robot would also have access to some degrees of customizability or enhancements, and I would like to see that explored in Metroid. Again, people like Metroid for they talk about the atmosphere, and the feeling, but I think the technology is something people don't discuss that much about Metroid, and I think technology that's such an interesting thing, right? You have the technology that lets you shoot freeze missiles, that lets you turn into a ball. Maybe my suit could get upgrades where I could turn into a ball, but I'm not that flexible. So anyway, I don't know if anyone else has been talking about this guy. I tried to look up information on him, and I could not find information on him because anytime I searched up Metroid Prime 4 companions, well, you can imagine the only search result that comes up are people that are kind of irritated with MacKenzie, and I'm sick of hearing about MacKenzie. I want to hear about the cool robot. So does anyone out there have any cool information about the robot? Oh, that's what I wanted to talk about today. I think this looks awesome, and I'm I'm very much looking forward to having a companion be a robot that can actually help and be useful and he seems to have a cool sort of situation going on. Very cool design, upper body heavy. Obviously, it's meant for punching, and I like a good robot punching. Anyway, that's what I wanted to discuss with you today. And hey, I have some pretty big news. I'm launching my virtual studio today, right now. So I'll put the link in the description. So do you guys like video games? I love video games. I make video games, and there's a lot of people out there that have been wanting to know what's coming with my upcoming games. So I'm launching my virtual studio. This is an interactive devlog. I will update it every week. You get to run around and explore this virtual studio, and there's going to be new content every week. I'll be adding some areas where you can do battles called Buster Zones. I'm eventually going to add obstacle courses called Obby Zones. There's going to be some character customization. You get to hang out and recruit characters from my games. I'll share behind-the-scenes information and some insights about the games that I've launched. And most importantly, I will share the information of my upcoming games in Sungrand Virtual Studio. I can show you. You can check out and see the stuff that I'm working on. You can see the graphics and the visuals, and I can give you behind-the-scenes insight. So check that out. The link will be in the description. This works on your PC web browser. It doesn't work on your phone web browser. Open it in your PC web browser. It works best with a controller, but you can use the keypad if you want. But plug a controller in there. Anyway, thanks very much. Check out Sungrand Virtual Studio. The link is in the description, and I've got a number of very exciting games coming up pretty soon. So you can learn about them in my virtual studio. Take care, everyone. I'll see you around.